Hello, so I'm back on this channel and I decided to make a separate channel for my music, and this channel is going to be more about the things that I'm passionate about that is not music. So I have a whole new channel for my music. I just recorded my first EP and I will start releasing probably in January. So I'm going to be releasing my original music, and I'm going to be doing covers on my other channel. So just check out my music channel if you were here for the music, because I still have a bunch of music covers on this channel. I may transfer them to the other channel, so we'll see how I figure that out. But with this channel, I decided to come back to this channel and I just really wanted to talk more about like lifestyle, health, healing type of things. So if you're interested in those topics, that's what I want to make this channel primarily about. I love YouTube and I love watching like vlogs. I might do like, some vlogs, but yeah, I really want to make this channel about like healing, transformation, and growth. And I love how people just like, spread their joy and share their lives with other people on social media. I love watching that, and I love just like studying people a little bit. And yeah, it's just such an interesting thing that everybody can have their own platform to share with the world whatever they want to share. So I just think that's really cool. And with this channel, I'm going to be talking about like not just like happy and joyful things, but also the things that we that we have to deal with as humans in order to like almost like get to the next level of ourselves. So yeah, I wanted to just address a little bit of like the shadow self on this video, and the fact that as humans we've all gone through trauma in some form or another, and some people have gone through more trauma than other people, no doubt. And we all have our own journey and own things to figure out, and it's not like anyone has it's not like we can say one person's life is like better than another person's life, because I think it's all here for a reason. I think so. I personally, you don't have to believe this, but I do believe in like reincarnation, and that we choose to go through certain things, and this is not to invalidate abuse. This is not to say that abuse and trauma like is okay, and because there's so much more about that like with healing. But I do think that as a soul we go through these things and we evolve through trauma, and eventually that becomes like wisdom. So if you've gone through a lot, I definitely respect people who have gone through a lot, like, and coming out of it from the other side instead of perpetuating the things that they've been through. So yeah, I want to make this channel about just like healing from that, and like my perspective on like the growth process. I think shadow work is really important. I went through a lot of having to do that around my mid-20s. I realized that the way that I was living my life was not ideal. It was dysfunctional. I kept repeating kind of attracting people into my life that were repeating cycles of trauma, of abuse from the past. And so I spent years kind of going and digging into certain things, and I feel like things are much better now, and I'm still always going to be doing the work. I'm always still going to be looking at my shadow and things like when they come up. But I think that a lot of people are going through something like this, or will go through this, or have gone through this, and I just think it's helpful to like share things about it, because I don't really see a lot of people talking about it. I do see some people talking about it, like psychologists, and there's like the holistic psychologist, and there's like Thais Gibson, she talks about relationship attachment styles. There's Lisa Romano, who talks about child abuse. I would definitely check out their channels. Another person, let's see, Candice Vandell, she's really cool too. She also addresses like the spiritual side of it, which I appreciate too. One of the things that I think is really important is looking at the way that you were raised, and how it affected you, and how it is affecting you now as an adult, or if you're still a teenager or a child. It's really good to recognize how you became the way you are now. At least I think it is. Like, I think, when I realize that I'm doing something like dysfunctional, whether it's a thought or it's a behavior, it's really helpful for me to go back and be like, okay, well that's why I'm doing this. I don't need to do this anymore. Like, I can I can like redesign myself to operate in a healthier way. So just I just did a lot of like chipping away at certain patterns and behaviors, and I still have so much to do, and I just feel like I'm at a point where I feel comfortable sharing some of this with people. I think in order to live like our highest and most fulfilling lives, it is really helpful to do like shadow work, or whatever you want to call it, like healing work, and not like superficial healing work, like, you know, like crystals and Reiki, which is also really awesome, you know, like in their own, like with respect to those things. But I'm talking about just work that you know, like addressing your patterns and behaviors and things like that, because I don't know a single person who is like perfectly healthy. Like we're all together like on this planet, and it's not a perfect planet, you know. Earth is not an easy place to be, so we all have some darkness within us, and the more that we can like just be comfortable looking at it and being with it, the more that we will bring it into the light and heal that way. So there's all different types of way to heal, and I recommend doing whatever feels most comfortable to you. And I follow a woman named Gigi Young, and she talks a lot about spirituality, and she has talked about like trauma in some of her past videos. And she definitely, this is where I got this idea. I got this idea from her, and I highly resonate with it. But it's really like, don't dig into your shadow too much. Like just work with it as it comes up. So it'll come up when you need to see it. So for example, if you are going through like a relationship and you're feeling things like start to come up, and you're just like, you know, all these insecurities, and you know, what do I do with this? That is like the time to look at it when it's actually happening. So I totally agree with Gigi when she says like, don't go looking for it, you know, don't try to like look for things that aren't like coming up to the surface right now. Like, it's okay to live your life, and it's okay to take breaks. Breaks are so important. I definitely, like, I'm kind of a bulldozer with myself, and I was just digging. I was digging, and I ignored advice, and because I just want to get it out. I'm just that type of person, and I just need to learn how to just take it slowly and relax. And with healing trauma, I was like reading, you know, I was reading books and watching videos, and I was trying to find everything, and I was so interested in looking at my dark side, and I was forgetting to look enough at my light side, because we all have so much light. Like, no matter how dark we feel, we have so much light. Like, as a human, in order to be here, we need to have a certain level of, you know, radiance. And so we're all beautiful creatures. And I wasn't looking enough at my beauty, and like, not physical beauty, but just like, you know, the things that are beautiful about me as a person, because there are things that are, you know, beautiful about me and everyone. So I definitely, if you are going and diving deep into your subconscious, I definitely recommend also making sure that you take the time to acknowledge how wonderful you are, and to feel good about yourself, like, while you're doing this process, because it will help you a lot. So I know this video seems all over the place, and it kind of is, like, because I'm just talking, but yeah, I really want to help people in this way, and I've been wanting to do it for so long. I just wasn't ready to do it yet. And it's also helping me, because I get to, you know, I get to kind of like use what I've learned and what I've been through to like pass it on to somebody else. So yeah, that would be so wonderful. So yeah, this is just gonna be a video to bring myself back to this channel, and to just say, like, there's yeah, just to make the distinction that there's gonna be music on my other channel, and this channel is gonna be more for like this type of stuff. So thank you for watching this video, if you did watch it, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you want to see more of my future videos, please subscribe, please like, so I can share this with more people. So thank you so much.